to my Christmas 2023 decor tour. I hope you like it. I hope you have a good time walking through my house with me. And I'm going to add a little bit more of a voiceover to this one, walk you through, talk you through a little bit more. I'm still getting grief from my husband for not doing that in my fall tour video. So let's try it, and please leave a comment, let me know which one you prefer. All right, we're going to get started. Welcome inside. When you walk into my home, it's kind of a split view. You can look to the left and you'll see what we've set up as a little bit more of a formal living room. And to the right is what we've converted to our family room and casual dining area and kitchen area. I got this little wreath from Costco a few years ago. It's just a battery operated simple thing. And that garland is also from Costco. It adds a little sparkle, a little something, but it's really simple, not that complicated. And I needed it to be simple this year. Those frames still need pictures. I know what I want to put in there, I just haven't done it yet. All right, so moving over to the living room area. This used to be my family room when I lived in this house before. I've converted it to more of a formal living area. And this is one of my 2 Christmas trees. This is the Christmas tree that I have decorated in almost entirely metallics, golds, silvers, a little white, and a little touch of red. So the idea for this tree was when we got married, instead of a guest book, we had our guests sign Christmas ornaments, because Christmas has always been a big part of my life and I love all the things that we do around Christmas time as a family, and I wanted to be able to remember that every year, that special moment of our wedding every year. I don't have any gifts yet under the tree here, but I have these gold and silver boxes, fake gifts, faux gifts that I got from, I believe, CB2, and I have a couple on both sides of the tree. So this is a little reading nook. I sit here almost every day. I read my Bible. That's kind of how I start my morning. When I do it right, that's how I start my morning, though sometimes things get crazy. This is an advent calendar that I got, I think, from Home Goods or Home Sense a few years ago, and a couple other little knickknacks. I have some prints behind there, some artwork that I haven't hung because I'm not really sure that's where I'll hang it, but I leaned it there and I just haven't moved it. So this is the main space. We've got these 4 super comfy chairs. They're from Crate and Barrel. I think they're a part of the Gather collection. You see some Christmas wrapping paper there in the corner, waiting for gifts. And our bookshelves. So we have tons and tons and tons of books. Many of them we keep in storage or out of the way, but we have a few that we always keep around, and then we rotate them out depending on what we're reading, and some other knickknacks and cool things, frames and pictures and keepsakes from over the years. I swapped out the pillow covers for Christmas. If you saw my fall tour, there were 4 pillows in the room on the chairs, but different colors, more fall themed colors. So I swapped these out, and I think they're from West Elm. I've got a few knickknacks on the table. That never stays there like that for very long. We use this room, we play games, we have snacks, we have drinks, we entertain, we do everything. It's a formal living room, if you will, but we treat most of our spaces pretty casually. Moving over to the dining room area, this is again maybe a little bit more of a formal dining area. I try to keep my bar stocked for guests and entertaining as much as I can. And we come in here, we actually eat dinner in here most nights. I just move all that stuff out of the middle. Or if it's just the 4 of us, my husband and my 2 kids, we can usually sort of gather around with no problem, but we will have guests over and use that space pretty frequently. We love it. Moving over into the family room on the other side of the first floor, this is the main gathering space. We come in here every single day. I work from this space. The kids play in this space. We do all the things families do, hanging out together on the big couch there and the big TV. This is the second Christmas tree, and this one is colorful. It's got the colorful lights, it's got all the mix of ornaments. These are all the ornaments that I've collected as souvenirs over the years, and the ornaments that the kids have made and done through church and other activities. So I save them all and I hang them all every year. And this is kind of a jewel toned themed look for this room, for the decor, for the Christmas decor over here. It's not the kind of metallics and red, more traditional look that's in the other room. I got this snowflake pillow from, I think, Home Goods. I don't actually love it, but it does the trick. I wanted a little sparkle and a little Christmas on the couch, and so there we are. I got some fresh flowers from my husband, and I put those in the vase there on that coffee table. But this is it. This is the room we'll spend most of our time when we're just relaxing and watching TV or doing other things as a family. In my last video, I got some calls or texts from some of my friends asking me, where on earth is all of your stuff? Where do you hide all the stuff? Because in the video, it looks like everything is sort of staged. This is basically what my house looks like most of the time, but I have stuff everywhere. I've got stuff in the baskets underneath the TV stand that we were just looking at. I've got blankets in that little basket next to the Christmas tree. I've got stuff in the basement that's not on the tour in storage. I've got stuff in the two big white cabinets that are in the dining room. I've got stuff in that armoire or that coat closet there that I added to the house. This house is over 100 years old and it came with very little storage. So I had to get creative and add furniture to store things because really there just wasn't any. In my last video, my husband said I better put that chandelier more in focus in the next video. So there it is. We had a chandelier that's from Z Gallery, I think, and that's been hanging there for a few years. And then I got these Mercury glass hurricanes from, I believe, it was either CB2 or West Elm, and I really should get that squared away so that I can share more specifically. But I love them, and they just look festive when they're lit on the table. For the family and for gatherings. This is the informal eating space, if you will, but we hang out here all the time. Kids do school at the table, homework. Of course, we eat there, all the things. And then moving over to the kitchen, I don't do a ton of over-the-top Christmas decor. It's just a few pieces here and there. It looks like a lot when I'm pulling it all out and getting ready to set it up. But really, once you spread it out, it's just a few touches here and there. So I have on the island a little arrangement that I got probably from Home Goods or Home Sense. I put out some Christmas mugs. I add a little Christmassy bit here and there. And this is my fruit holder tiered tray that I absolutely love from Williams-Sonoma. There's nothing in that pot. I just like that it's red, so I set it out. But this is basically it. I swap out a few touches, a few accessories here and there. I don't go overboard. Let's be honest, I'd love to go overboard, but it's just busy with kids and work and ministry and homekeeping and all the other things. There's just not a whole lot of time. At this moment, for me this year, there wasn't a lot of time to go overboard. All right, so we're heading out. That is the end of the tour for this year. This wreath, beautiful wreath that I added some ornaments to just to spice it up and put it in line with the colors on the porch. And that's it. Thank you so much for watching. Be blessed, and hopefully I'll see you next time.